In this video, we will be going over the answers to the end of Chapter 7 test review, and this chapter was on equations. Question number 1. The receipt shows the quantity and price of some items. Which equation can be used to find the price of each football? When we take a look at the chart, we can see that we have two footballs, and the total cost for the footballs that we purchased are $30. Okay, so if I multiply 2 times the price of the footballs, which we don't know, it's going to equal $30.99. I can substitute a variable for the price of the footballs. So I'm going to use x. So 2 times the price of one football equals $30.99. X equals the price of one ball. Now let's take a look at our multiple choice options and see which option best matches the equation that we've come up with here. When we look at our options, the best option is C. The order has changed, but really they've just written it with the dollar amount first, and then our expression 2x. Now to find out how much an actual football does cost, we would divide by 2 and divide by 2. $30.99 divided by 2 equals 15.495. And money in America only goes to the hundredths place, so this would be rounded to $15.50. Now our question doesn't ask us to figure out how much one football costs, so we did go a little bit over here, but I wanted to explain the full problem to you. But answer C is the correct answer. Question number 2. Use the chart above. Matthew bought a football jersey and one basketball. The total cost of that purchase was $65. Write and solve an equation to find the cost of one basketball. All right, so here we have basketballs. We know that 4 basketballs equals $60. So 4 times whatever price a basketball is, and we don't know, so we're going to use B as our variable. I'm writing my B slanted so that it doesn't look like a 6, equals $60. So this equation would tell us how much a basketball costs. So let's figure out how much a basketball costs. I'm going to change the color of my pen here. Divide by 4, and B will equal 60 divided by 4, which is 15. So 60 divided by 4 is $15. That's how much one basketball costs. Write and solve an addition equation to find the cost of the jersey. Define your variable. So we know that one basketball equals $15. And so right here we have a basketball, which is $15, and he bought a football jersey. So I'm going to come up here. All right, so he bought a football jersey. plus a basketball, and that equals $65. So the jersey and the basketball equal $65. Okay. We know from our problem in problem A that the basketball costs $15. And we're going to use J for the football jersey. So here is our equation. And when it says define your variable, I'm going to say J equals the jersey. Now to solve this problem, I'm going to subtract 15 on both sides. And J equals $50. So the basketball costs $15 and the jersey costs $50. Question 3. Michaela bought a value pack of crackers for $6.72. The value pack had 24 individually wrapped cracker packages. Solve 24x equals 6 7/72 to find the cost per package in dollars. Now, of course, they told you what to do. They just want you to solve this problem right here. But let's take a moment to understand the problem. So we have a big box of crackers. And this big box costs $6.72. In the box, there are 24 packages. Okay, so here we have 24 packages of crackers. And the whole thing, the whole box, costs $6.72. So that's a good deal. So we want to know how much does each individual package cost. So our equation is 24 times what amount equals $6.72. So we're going to divide by 24, divide by 24, which makes sense. I'm going to take this price and divide it by the 24 packages. So that cancels each other out, and x equals, you can do this with a calculator, 0.28, or you could say x equals 28 cents. So each of these equals 28 cents. Now I'm not going to fill them all in, but just know that they each equal 28 cents. Okay? For a total of $6.72. At the zoo, there are 10 cages. Of the 50, 30 have mammals with 3 in each cage. The other 20 cages have birds with 5 birds in each cage. Which equation could be used to find F, the total number of animals at the zoo? We know we have 50 cages, and the 50 cages are broken into 2 different groups, 30 and 20. So let's take a look at the 30 first. 30 cages have 3 animals in each cage. So we have 30 cages, and in each cage we have 3 mammals. We're going to add The next set is 20 cages, and they have 5 birds in each cage. So 20 cages with 5 birds in each cage. And we want to know how many animals there are in all. And that's going to be F. Although I really think it should be A for animals, but alas, I didn't write the problem. So which of these multiple choices is the correct answer? So when you look down the list, I think you'll find that I is your best match. What value of x makes this equation true? 6x equals 48. We're going to divide by 6 on both sides. They cancel each other out, the 6's, and 48 divided by 6 equals 8, and that's answer choice A. Problem 6. A movie theater has 26 rows of seats with an equal number of seats in each row. The theater can seat a total of 390 people. Solve the equation 26 multiplied by x equals 390 to find the number of seats that are in each row. We're going to divide both sides by 26. And we get x equals 15. So there are 15 seats in each row. Question 7. The rates for lift tickets are shown. Big Bear Slopes. A weekday lift ticket, Monday through Friday, is $45. A weekend lift ticket, Saturday through Sunday, is $65. Which expression could be used to find the cost of 2 lift tickets on Friday and 4 lift tickets on Saturday? All right, so we want 2 tickets for Friday, so I'm just going to put an F here, plus 4 lift tickets on Saturday. Well, that would be 2 times $45 plus 4 times $65. And our best answer is answer choice B. Question number 8, short response. During a vacation, Alice went fly fishing. She rented a drift boat. She rented 1 fishing rod. If she spent a total of $96, write and solve an equation to find how many hours she rented the boat. Let H represent the amount of hours she rented the boat. We know that a fishing rod costs $12 to rent, and I'm assuming, or we can assume, that it's all day. And a drift boat costs $8 per hour. So Alice is going fly fishing, and she's renting a drift boat. We don't know how long, but we can say it's $8 an hour. Okay, so the drift boat is $8 times H. She also rented a fishing rod. Okay, so we're going to add that to the fishing rod, which is $12. And that will be a total of $96. You do not need parentheses in this problem. However, I do like to put parentheses in, so you might want to do that just because this is the drift boat plus the fishing pole. Oops. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, I'm going to erase that real quick. Let's go back to fishing pole equals the cost. Okay. Now our question doesn't say to solve this problem, but I'm going to solve it with you. Take away 12 from both sides. Add 12, take away 12 cancels each other out, and you have 8h equals 96 take away 12. 6 take away 2 is 4. 9 take away 1 is 8. Now we're going to divide by 8 on both sides. We have 84 divided by 8. 8 goes in 8 once. And 8 does not go into 4. I'm going to add a decimal point and a 0 and bring that down. 8 goes into 45 times. So H equals 10.5, and H stands for hours. So she rented the boat and the fishing pole for 10.5 hours. Question 9, hair. Anna's hair is 24 inches long. This is 12 inches longer than her sister's. Write down and solve an addition equation to find the length of her sister's hair. Now, it's very helpful to first draw a picture to understand the question better. We have two girls, Anna, and we're going to make Anna A, and then we have her sister, okay. So Anna has some hair. Okay, and her hair is 24 inches long. And this is 12 inches longer than her sister's hair. Okay, so is her sister's hair longer or shorter? Well, her sister's hair is shorter, okay? And this much distance is 12 inches, okay? So it helps to draw a picture. Her sister's hair equals 24 inches, take away 12 inches. Or you could write her sister's hair plus 12 inches equals 24 inches. Either equation would be acceptable. Question 10. Anna's hair is 24 inches long. This is 12 inches longer than her sister's. Write and solve an equation, an addition equation, to find the length of her sister's hair. So first we have that Anna's hair is 24 inches long, and this is, that means it's an equal. 12 inches longer than her sister's. So it's 12 inches longer, means plus, than her sister's. So I'm going to write an S. And we know that this is 24, so I could write 24 here. So basically, Anna's hair, which is 24 inches, is 12 inches more than her sister's. So how long is her sister's hair? I'm going to subtract 12 on both sides. Cancels each other out. S equals 12. So her sister's hair is 12 inches long. Okay? Question number 10. Solve each equation, show your work, and check your solution. For problem number 10, we have 18 equals 2/3 y. Now, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal to cancel out the factor. Y equals 3/2 times 18 over 1. We can reduce before we multiply. 3 times 9 is 27 over 1 equals y, and that equals 27. Number 11, I'm going to change my marker color. Number 11 is y divided by 7 equals 2. I'm going to multiply by 7 on both sides. That cancels each other out. Y equals 14. Next problem, number 12. We have y plus 6.2 equals 10.2. I'm going to subtract 6.2 from both sides. Remember to line up your decimal points. Y equals 4.0 or y equals 4. Question 13, f subtract 4 equals 9. I'm going to add 4 to both sides. F equals 13. Question number 14, 8d equals 48. I'm going to divide both sides by 8. D equals 6. Question 15, 10 equals r divided by 5. I'm going to multiply by 5 on both sides. 5 times 10 is 50. These 5's cancel out, and so I have r equals 50. Question 16, 15 equals x divided by 3. I'm going to multiply by 3 on either side, and each time I'm showing you a different way to multiply, or at least show multiplication. The 3's cancel out. X equals 3 times 15. 3 times 15 equals 45. Question 17, x plus 1/2 equals 7/12. So I'm going to subtract 1/2, subtract 1/2. X equals 7/12, subtract 1/2. In order to subtract fractions, you have to have common denominators. So I'm going to change 1/2 to 6/12. So x will equal 1/12. Question number 11. Nico had 9 words correct on his weekly spelling test. This is 1 less than what he had correct the week before. Write and solve a subtraction equation to find the number of spelling words Nico had correct the week before. Nico had 9 words correct on his weekly spelling test. That means it equals 1 less than what he had correct the week before. Now the week before, I'm going to put it as a B because it's the week before. So now he has a 9, and that equals 1 less than the week before. So I have to take what he got the week before and minus 1, and that will equal what he has now, which is 9. All right, so what did he get the week before? We add 1, cancel each other out, B equals 10. So the week before, Nico got 10 words correct. Question number 12, charity. This year, James raised $95 for an animal shelter. This is 5 times the amount he saved. The equation 5x equals 95 can be used to find the last year's fundraising amount. Find last year's fundraising amount. So we're given 5x equals 95. This is 5 times x, so we do the inverse operation, which is division on both sides. Multiply times 5, divide by 5 cancels each other out. X equals 95 divided by 5. So we have that. I'm just doing the work to show you. Okay, so the answer is 19. So last year was X equals 19, that should be $19. So that's a big improvement.